Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario. And apologies for the missing episode and the delay on this one. It's just, well, what can I say? It's my fault. Mismanagement, time management, and being distracted by all kinds of things. But we are back again. Peach has actually fallen asleep in the meantime. But we are about to explore her castle one more time. Probably not for the last time, if there's another one of these in between chapters 6 and 7. But yeah, last time Mario handily defeated the lava piranha of Mount Lava Lava Island. Okay, those guys are still around. Of course, we're going to check the room with the wardrobe, if we can, and see if anything's still happening there. That was down and to the right. Ooh, that was close. Actually, ooh, that wasn't that close, but still. Yeah, that's the kitchen down there, and this is this room. Ah, it's still shaking. Hello, is anyone in here? Is that a new line, or is that what Twink said last time? Huh. In before, we couldn't even have done anything with this place. The last time we were here. Oh, okay, it's not a monster. Big surprise. Oh no, I'm caught for sure. Huh? Princess Peach, you're okay. Thank the stars. You're a toad from the castle. How long have you been hiding in here? Well, only for the entire duration of the game. Whoops. Well, since Bowser took over, I was so scared of being caught that I jumped into this closet. Closet? Right. This entire time, I've been thinking about a better word. I don't know, closet is better. I was just thinking that wardrobe sounded a bit weird to me. Oh well, I'm hiding here until Mario comes and saves us all. Well, I mean, it's probably not a terrible idea. Although that's gonna be a little bit longer. Princess Peach, you ought to hide too. It's risky out there. Please, don't take any chances. Oh, really? He's just gonna hop back in? That's it? Nobody's in here. Go away. Really? Okay, well, that's what we missed, I guess. Assuming the same thing would have happened, but I have no reason to believe otherwise. So last time this door was locked, and it still is locked. In that case, what can we do? Well, there is the kitchen. I suppose I could check that. This is the library. No, this is not the library. Whoops. It's Princess Peach. How'd you get out? He Bowser's really going to flip his wig if we don't take her back to her room. Well, it's... Oh, I was going to say that's unfortunate because there was really no indication of this happening, but... Now, hang on just a second. Get a grip on yourself, okay? No need to panic. She can't get out of the castle anyway. And besides, what do you think about asking Princess Peach to participate in our little game? She'd be ideal, and we need a third person. Yeah, you might be onto something. A game, huh? Okay, let's do it. Princess Peach, have you been listening? Come this way. We won't tell King Bowser about your escape if you help us with this little game we're playing. We're set up right over here. Okay, mini-game time? Oh no, Princess Peach! Well, I mean, this doesn't seem too bad. What? Oh. Koopa Corp presents the 64th Trivia Quiz-Off. This seems familiar. I'm your host, Mr. Hammer. You can call me Bro. Excuse me. Let's get right to it, hey? Huh? Let's get right to it, hey? What's he supposed to be? Canadian or what? I'm gonna ask you 10 questions, and the contestant who gets the most right is our winner. How unusual. Press A when you think you know the answer, okay, folks? The winner will get a gorgeous, fabulous prize. Good luck to all of you. Oh, and I gotta tell you, we're also giving prizes just for participating, so everybody will be a winner. That's just the kind of show we are. Okay. Ready? Question 1. What's the name of the boss inside a volcano? I mean, that should be easy, right? It's gotta be... Yeah, Lava Piranha. That's correct. I don't know if I really have to press A fast, but probably. Question 2. Where did Master Hufflepuff imprison... Whoa, what? Master Hufflepuff? Flower fields? Excuse me? Oh, that's how we learn that. I was gonna say, wait. We haven't been there. Or heard about that. Question 3. What's the name of the scary round monster living in Dry Ruins? I mean... yeah, that's obviously the chump. I was wondering, but obviously I've been there, so I would know. Should. You've still got a chance to make a comeback. Question 4. How would you get to flower fields? Thanks. Okay, the game is gonna tell me that again. By passing through the flower gate. That makes sense. I have been growing suspicious of that because I think, yeah, right, one of the flowers did mention the flower field area, and, you know, the thought has crossed my mind that maybe assembling the seeds will open a gateway to somewhere. Well, that would make sense. I wasn't sure if it was going to be some kind of optional thing or actually one of the main areas, but obviously at this point we know that that's the case. Still anyone's game. Question 5. What's the name of the person who King Bowser really loves? I don't know if I had a chance to press the button there. That's a speech. Correct. Losing here. Careful now. Question 6. What thing is most deeply related to flower fields? I don't know. Well, I guess I'll give it a try. Flowers. Yeah. Okay. Next question is easy. What's the name of the most admirable, invincible, just downright cool guy around? We'll see what we get here. Well, obviously it's Mario, but I'm gonna say Bowser. Because that's what he wants to hear, you know. Sorry, Mario. This isn't a betrayal, I swear. Think carefully now. Question 8. I think I'm ahead, right? It's unfortunate that it doesn't... Oh, what's the name for the ghost? No! I didn't realize he was already at the question part. Ah, I'm so dumb. Booze, booze. Yeah, well. Booze. No, not the booze. Use your memory on this one. Memory. Question 9. So yeah, I was just gonna say, it's a bit unfortunate that it doesn't actually display the score. Not that I think winning here matters at all, but, you know, if I can, I'd like to. What's the name of the area just to the south of the post office? Just to the south of the post office? Yeah, that is the flower garden. That is there. Obviously, the other parts aren't even in Toad Town. Come on. The final question. Stay calm. Question 10. Where is Peach's castle now? On Bowser's castle? Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, obviously, none of these were hard. But, yeah. I do wonder if I could have pressed A super fast on the 2 questions that were obviously supposed to give me the hints. Well, if I needed any for the next part of the game. About the flower fields. But, yeah, obviously I won. So, the 64th Trivia Quiz-Off has ended in great success. The winner is, wow, our unexpected guest, Princess Peach. Congratulations, Peach. Here's your prize. Gem and Jelly. Okay. Restores 50 FP. That's pretty good. Way more than I have. Thank you for coming, everyone. It's been grand. We'll see you at the next Trivia Quiz-Off. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna attend, though, but thanks anyway. Oh, Princess Peach, I almost forgot. Here's your prize for participating. Oh, I still get that? Sneaky Parasol. Fabulous parasol given to quiz show participants. Okay. This is a sneaky parasol. If you face someone and press B, you can transform into that person. What? What? You just have to promise not to use it to sneak around, despite the name. I mean, nobody would know you were Princess Peach. Imagine. I'm sorry for giving you such a little prize, Princess. Hey, it's only a prize. It's only a prize for participating. So, what do you expect? Yeah, it's nothing major, but I'm actually going to use that right now.
Oh, what are you all doing? Hey, it looks fun. I'm gonna join in.
The fun is over. Use the parasol, or just sneak out like this. Okay, that works too.
What? You already finished? Ah, of all the rotten luck.
No.
Ah, Princess Peach, what's she doing here? She sneaked out again. Ah, you, take Princess Peach back to her room now.
Yes, sir. Oh, so much for that. Sorry, Princess Peach. No. Okay, well, guess we won't get a chance to use that parasol until next time we're here. Oh, thanks, Miss Star, for saving us, by the way. Oh, woe is me, my beautiful treasure. Oh yeah, crap, it landed somewhere in the jungle. Don't remember exactly where. I wanted to specifically look at my previous video to remind myself, but oh well, it's fine. Listen to you. No treasure in the world is more valuable than life. Be thankful you escaped. To think this island was put in terrible peril because of the meddling of Bowser's men. I think it will work out okay. The eruption will subside and Lava Lava Island will be just the same as it used to be. But... yeah, the treasure, I know. Dear Mario, you have saved 5 of his star spirits now. Just a few more to go. Well, 2, exactly. My name is Miss Star. Let me grant you power that will help you along. We'll see. Mario's star energy went up. Well, I mean, that's honestly probably the biggest reward, but we'll see. Mario can now use Smooch, a new star spirit power. With Smooch, you can restore Mario's HP. Oh. Really? A stronger heal? I have to go back to Starhaven for now, but if you need me, please call on me at any time. I will be watching you and wishing for your success. I know you'll see the princess soon enough. Mario, have faith. Thank you again for saving me. See you soon. Sure. Probably not going to be that much longer at this point. Well, I mean, that being said, each chapter lasts a while. Oh, that was so close. The treasure right there. And then to get saved and yelled at by some sort of blooming great starfish. Well, yeah, sorry, buddy. But that's how it is. Well, let's return to town and see what's up. If anything is happening at all. What's our stats? We're full. Okay. Also close to a level up. And save for real. Haven't done so in a while. Our items. That's not items. That's people. Super shrooms. Power block. Fire flower. I mean, honestly, the fire flower is really weak. It's definitely possible that I could be that I could cook something interesting from it. Maybe a mushroom with a fire flower for some kind of spicy snack. I wonder. It's probably worth experimenting with. Otherwise, I mean, I could turn the mushroom by itself into just fried mushroom, and the flowers I would just sell. So I might as well maybe use them for experimentation. I think that's okay. The super shrooms are pretty good by themselves. Although I also wonder if you combine 2 super shrooms, would that make for an even better heating item, maybe? Maybe. Could be. Okay, let's talk to him. I must get my hands on the volcano's treasure. My keen intuition senses that there must be a way. I suppose there's a slim chance it was blown clear in the eruption. Whoops. Oh, right, you can do that. I forgot. I'd best check around the village for some clues. Check around the village, you say? Well, I'm gonna check around the jungle, if you don't mind. And why would you? Could it actually just have landed where the flower guy is, who I'm going to visit anyway? Also, where was that? I wanted to remember specifically, because I know that I need to return there. Yeah, okay, there's actually a passage here, and I think it's right over here? Sure enough, okay. And it actually did land here, so, well, sorry, Colorado, not sorry, Volcano Vase, a treasure found inside Mount Lava Lava. Are we actually just going to hand that over to him? Because that obviously seems like an item that has no real practical purpose. Well, if it makes him happy, right? But first, the important part. Hopefully this guy has his, or her, next seed ready. Because we kind of need it at this point. Hello. Oh, hello. How are you doing? What? You want the seed? I completely forgot you. I just gave it to a guy named Colorado or something. What? How? How did he even get here? That makes no sense. Okay. I'm so generous that I just have to give something to everyone. Right. So, what will you give me? Okay. Fine. Guess we'll trade the vase. Obviously, he's gladly gonna trade that stupid old seed for the treasure he so covets. Oh, man. Okay. So, well, I don't know. I wonder if I had to talk to the flower. Or if just having the treasure would be enough. Probably. Honestly, if I had to guess, I could have just given him this. Hey, looking for this? Mario, good heavens, it's a treasure! How on... something. How on earth did you? Well, I suppose that's of no consequence right now. You're giving it to me. Well, not for free. You're giving it to me. Oh, glory, marvelous. Dear man, you are quite simply the cat's meow. Oh, cheers. Yes, I suppose it's only proper that I give this to you as thanks. I agree. Magical seed. Nice. A bubble gave it to me while I was off exploring. I'm sure it's quite a valuable seed, but I'm not interested in it all. Now that I've got the treasure, I proclaim this adventure to be a complete success. What a stupendous expedition. It will be forever recorded in the history of archaeology. Well, old boy, it's away. Back to Toad Town with us. Sure, you take the long way. And I will take this one. Sucker. Did I or didn't I go back and pick up the Ultra Block that's accessible from the Toad Town Lake? I don't remember now. No, I think I did. I probably did. And then I also ended up finding... Yeah, I used that one, and then I ended up finding 2 more Ultra Blocks in Mount Lava Lava. Quite surprisingly. Right. Well, we're back here now. And, right, we want to obviously hand in the flower seed. We also want to do some cooking. Check the post office. Anything else? Oh. Not that I can think of right now. Oh, it's Mario, yes. Sure is. Should I? I could always buy more. Let's do the wild thing that it's probably not gonna work out. I mean, I don't know if ingredients that aren't really food, like fire flowers, or I mean, fire flower arguably could be edible. Other items like, say, a power block or a fright jar wouldn't be. But I wonder if these non-food items can ever be incorporated in an actual meal, or if it's always gonna produce something weird. Not too bad. Oh, actually a hot shroom. Really? So that produced the same result as a freaking light shroom. Okay. Well, in that case, let's see what 2 super shrooms do. A single one, of course, just turns into a regular fried shroom, which is a bit disappointing. Wait, what? Oh, it has to be different ones. Ah. Well, in that case, it's definitely not gonna work with a power block, right? I mean, power block is neat in that it flips enemies, but 2 damage. Eh. Sure. We'll see. I'm not expecting anything, but maybe any kind of mushroom combined with any kind of... Oh, crap. Mistake. Ah, dang it. Yeah, it's fine. I expected as much, really. But I suppose it was worth a try. Hold on. Let's do this. Oh, hey. Were you here all along? Flower Fields is in a state of despair because of Bowser's minions. Please save us. Yes, okay. Get to Flower Fields. That's okay. I mean, I've been giving these seeds to you this whole game. There's the final one. There are the yellow flowers and... It's a door. Okay. Looks pretty mundane, but I'm sure it's very magical. Yeah! At first, it just looked like the flowers were blooming, but suddenly a door appeared. It must be... You must be able to go to flower fields from here. Mario, flower fields needs your aid. Please help. Okay. Flower fields? Yep. Right. Okay. I'll get to it. Don't you worry. In fact, there's really not a whole lot I can do before that. There's probably going to be new mail. Ah, yes. Some mail. Okay, wow. A lot, actually. Well then. From Bruce? Love letter. Who's Bruce? Another Bob-omb? Bombad, you must return to me, O fair and combustible Bob-omb. My heart awaits you in Koopa Village. It burns like a fuse. I will love you forever. Even if you reject me, my love will endure. If I don't see you soon, I'll surely explode, so please hurry. You've ignited my passion. Come back to me, my love. You're Bruce. Do you know this guy? She doesn't even react to it. That's... okay. Sure. Bootler. Hey. Faithful Bootler. To Lady Bow. Please return as quickly as possible. I cannot shake the image of you in some sort of danger. It so worries me that I can no longer sleep. When you went with Mario, you told me not to go with you. But now I regret my obedience. I should have gone anyway and protected you from harm. Now all I can do is wish to the stars with the other Boos that you return safely. Please take care, Bootler. Aww. No need to worry, buddy. She can just make herself invincible whenever she likes. And finally, what? From Fuzzy Pete? Really? Huh. I suppose I did meet, briefly. Here you go. Dear what? Well, I'm still kicking. I ain't gonna be bait no more. I reckon I appreciate the help of you and your buddies. This here letter'll be my thanks. So we're even, alrighty? Anywho, good luck doing what you do. What y'all do. And don't be bothering me if we meet up again. Again? Okay, Fuzzy Pete. Well, sure, you're welcome, I suppose. That's that, yeah. That's that, then. Yes. God freaking damn it. Okay, here we go. Finally out of that menu. We have that mistake item. You know what? I could sell it for a coin, but... there. Yum. Save again. And I guess there's no reason not to at least take a first look at this area, huh? There's really nothing else we can do, as far as I'm aware. Hello, buddy. Almost missed you. What are you doing here? What ho, old boy. Ahead is pleasant path, but can't see Koopa is blocking it. Really? It appears he's quite strong, I say, a strong brute indeed. This is a bit of a sticky wicket. There's naught I can do. The only course of action is for me to search for a secret passage to Koopa Village. I mean, there is, but this intrigues me. Oh. I mean, he looks strong, but also stupid. Might be the glasses, I don't know. Hey, you in the hat, wait. What's your deal? It's fine weather, isn't it? My name is Can't See Koopa. Can't See Koopa. Oh, God. I get it. Please remember it, okay? If you want to use this road, you'll need to pay me 100 coins, so sorry, but that's how it is. You don't pay, you don't pass. Or I could beat you up. Coins make the world go round. It's all about the money. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree, but... You want to fight? You're nuts! Look at me. I'll cream you. You? That's... No, please. Anyway. Have you seen my master certificate? I beat the literal master multiple times. Well, because, to be frank, I'm very, very, very strong. Are you sure you want to fight? Bring it on, buddy. Well, I have no choice. I warned you, though. This may hurt a little bit. Last time I insisted in a situation like this, it was kind of rough. But that being said, you were also a lot weaker back then, so let's see how this goes. Tattle. This is Kenzie Koopa. He seems pretty greedy for such a large Koopa. Yeah, normally the larger, the less greedy people are, but that makes no sense. Max HP 70, okay, that's pretty serious. Attack power 10, defense 6. Yikes. So, yeah, we'll definitely... Oh, I mean, obviously we can flip him because he's a Koopa, right? He sometimes does a stomp attack with his shell. That attack has a power of 3. His shell attack also damages party members, like me, so be sure to defend. As with all Koopas, your chances will greatly improve if you can flip him over. His defense power will drop. Watch it though, he'll attack as soon as he's back on his feet. And by the way, he is not the hugest... Is he not the hugest Koopa ever? Somebody told me that he used to live in Koopa Village. Yeah? Okay. I mean, probably. I don't have any special jump attacks equipped, huh? Really? Well, let's see how this goes. I still have the freaking... icy attack? Really? Oh. Nice. Oh, I could defend separately for the companion. Is that a first? It's not, I mean, not that many enemies have been attacking companions at all before. Anyway, you can headbang twice to hopefully... Yeah, it seems like you have to jump on him twice to flip him over. And then we can just do this. Oh, wow. That's crazy. His defense drops, but not to 0. Whoa, okay, and then that happened. Let's see, what's this new star power, actually? Smooch. Just recover HP by 20. And it does cost 3, holy crap. I mean, if all I'm missing is health, that's obviously the most efficient thing to do still, but man. And his attack power, I mean, that seems useful because that would reduce his attack to 0. Just putting him to sleep wouldn't do much, unless it also prevents him from getting back up once he's flipped over. But man, him still only taking 1 damage flipped over is rough. Of course, well, if I could just exit out of the combat and try again quickly, I would equip some kind of skill that pierces armor, of course, and that would make this a lot easier. Well, okay, that's, you know, first things first. Let's cripple his attack. That lasts a long time, thankfully. And then we can always use what to do full damage. Well, and I'm terrible at defending as usual, that does not help. Let's try the lullaby. Sure. See how long that lasts. Not at all. Interesting. I don't see how the shell... Really? Excuse me? I don't see how the shell prevents that kind of effect, but okay. I guess I'll jump on him. You're back on your feet. He's back on... Oh. Nice. And I still died. Okay, well, that allows me to reload, at least. Although, wait. I defended successfully. Oh, stupid live room. Get out of here. I defended successfully, and he has his attack power reduced, and he still dealt 5 damage. Does he have 10 attack? Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna die anyway. Attack power 10. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Still though, why did he deal 7 damage before when I hadn't used? Oh no, I had used the. Never mind. I'm just too tired to be playing games right now. Apparently. That's okay. Hammer. It's gonna deal no damage. No, it's gonna deal 2. Alright. Which that would deal 8 damage otherwise. Right. Charge. Does that work again? Increases his attack by 2. Nice. Okay, not terrible. Well, this is, of course. I should have just hammered. That would have dealt a lot more damage. Yeah. Just kill me now. Oh no! How could this happen? Okay, so we definitely need a skill to pierce armor. And yeah, I could have just reset the game, but whatever. This way I gained a little bit more information. I wonder if I should tattle him anyway, though, even though I technically know his stats. Just because 70 hit points is a little bit much, maybe to try and keep track of in my head. Let's see here. Power jump, multi... What do I even have equipped? Power quake. I mean, that's decent. But it's not going to help me in this fight. We obviously don't need this. Or the fire shield. I mean, it's possible that we'll encounter more fire enemies at some point. But he obviously is not a fire enemy. So, D down jump. Right. That should be quite effective. And we could also use a D down pound, but I mean, one of the two should be enough. Group focus, maybe not terrible. I don't know, depends on how we'll play this. I think I'm definitely going to reduce his attack power. Maybe put up the additional water shield too, just to reduce incoming damage, because I just suck at defending. And even if I do successfully defend, it's still so much damage that's coming in. But maybe having a party member focus could be useful. And I don't need another attack, so let's try that. See how that goes. Right, talk to you, blah blah blah. This is an unexpected distraction. Don't accidentally pay. That would be unfortunate. Alright. I mean, I guess I'm gonna set up my defenses first. That's probably the best idea. Either way. You chill out. Power has gone down. Of course I can also increase my attack power. I mean, I really should start with defense. Change member. Sushi. Nope. It's abilities. Water block. Easy peasy. Okay. Yeah, that is literally completely harmless to us right now. I mean, that's 8 damage, and it does flip him over if the companion wants to deal some damage too. And of course, now if we switch to what and power up Mario, that's going to be 10 damage per round. That should be pretty good. I think that should allow us to win this one. Yeah, he gets up immediately. Nice. I mean, that's pretty survivable. Now, if I were to... Ah, yes, right. Because he still has some armor when he's flipped over. So, now, if I were to flip him over with Goombario. Is there a way I could deal more than 10 damage to him? Well, yeah, jumping on him while he's flipped over should deal more damage, right? I'm not sure now, but I'm gonna give it a try. Just head bonk? Could do multi bonk. If I hit more than 2, he will be flipped over. If I don't, well, that sucks, but I'll try. Okay, that's still, it's not enough damage to actually damage him. I figured as much. That's only 2? Even with the damage upgrade. Okay. Interesting. So it absolutely has to be the multi-bounce, the D-down jump, rather. Right, because that also double bounces. Yeah, it did that before. Did I mention that I'm too tired to be playing, really? But here we are. Well, in that case, what? Do your thing. I mean, now that he's flipped over, he might not be immune to being paralyzed and the like. Still, I could just deal straight up damage. And I did not tattle him, so I really have no idea how close we are. Must have dealt close to 30 damage, I would say. Okay, the block has worn off. We probably still want that, although I mean, it helps defend against his jump attack. The spinning attack... Oh, also. Actually. We need to chill him out again. I mean, I dealt the full 10 damage. Oh, no, I didn't. I only dealt 10 damage from the jump. The D-down jump once. I don't know. I don't know. It might still be around 30 damage. So, not quite half yet. But, yeah, I think the water block is not really necessary. So, I'll just damage him again. Nice. And you just D-down jump again. For 10 more damage. And this doesn't matter. She's still gonna deal the most damage because he still has... I should be able to tell how much armor he has in flipped over state. Normally it's 6, which blocks Mario's attack completely. How much does his jump deal at this point with no additional buffs? Is it 4 per? So he still has 3 armor now, right? Yeah, I mean, this must still be the most damaging move I can do. Just straight up 5 damage. No companion deals 8 damage. So, there's that. Attack powers return to normal. I think I'm just gonna attack like this and have what deal her 5 damage rather than buffing Mario. I just have to press the button earlier, and I will get the defend against that. Oh, and that was that. Okay, I was gonna say we must be getting close. We were. And we leveled up. Nice, nice. Still not the most clean, cleanest fight, but it's okay. It worked out well. Should I increase FP? Or give myself a bit more of an HP buffer? I mean, either way I can always adjust with the badges. Actually, we don't have any HP badges. So let's increase FP. That would allow me technically to take off the FP badge and still have 20 FP, which is probably, enough to work with. Wow, you must be really strong. I mean, beating a guy my size? Size isn't everything, buddy. I guess I have to give up. See you later. Okay. Get out of here. Hey, Colorado, I saved you again. Really don't know why I keep doing this. Oh, he's just straight up gone. What an ungrateful bastard. I'm sure he's already at home at this point, and, you know, he's not even going to acknowledge that I was who allowed him to get back home in the first place. What is this? All or nothing, right. I think at this point... Ooh, severely damages all enemies on the ground or ceiling for 200. Yikes. An even better Quake. I mean, I do love my Quake attack, but is it worth this much? It's also gonna take a lot of FP, of course. FP and BP. I am somewhat intrigued, but it's a little bit too pricey. What else? What else can we do? I mean, I'm tempted to check on Koopa Village and see exactly how ungrateful Colorado is going to be. Or maybe he is going to be grateful and give me something. I don't know. No letters, okay. Yeah. Oh god, yes, yes, please. Why would anyone program a menu where pressing the cancel button does not cancel you out of the menu? It's just, oh. The only reason I can think of is because they want to troll people. There can be no other explanation. Anyway. So, yeah, as it turns out, we are not going to return to, or not going to head on over to Flower Fields in this episode. That will be reserved for next time. For now, we will check on Colorado, and that's gonna be that, I guess. Also because this episode is already delayed and... Oh, come on. Oh, this is Troopa Village, right. I'll just quickly check if everything's in order here. Well, we can take another quiz, I suppose. Sure, why not? Let's see. Question. How many members are there in Goombario's family? I mean... Father, mother, grandpa, and the siblings. 5? What? Wait. We don't know his entire family, but everyone who's at the Toad House, right? There's no grandma. There's Goompa, Gooma, Goombario himself, his sister, Goombet or whatever. What's her name? I don't know. And I think there's the grandpa too. Huh. Well, it can't be less than that. So I guess next time we know that it must be 6. Maybe they told us about some kind of relative that we never met. Also, actually... Oh, we are fully healed. Right, because we leveled up. Okay. What's going on here, actually? What is going on here? Huh? They're having an explosion competition? Seems pretty silly. Bombat! Bombat! That's all he ever says. It's so annoying. Oh, that's gotta be Bruce then. Oh, Bombat! Shut up. She probably dumped you because you never stopped talking. Oh, so they were together? No, you shut up! My love for Bombat is deep like the Southern Sea. Bum! Even dumped constantly... Even being dumped constantly won't discourage me, Bum. Okay, sure. Well, this could be awkward. Hey, Bombat. Wanna say something to these guys? Did you hear this guy, Bombat? He never ever stops talking about you. Bada-bum. Oh, Bombat. Shut up, please, right now. Think about something else for 2 seconds, will ya? You're really starting to get on my nerves. Bombat, I'm putting my whole heart into this next explosion. Watch it and see my true love. What? Okay, there we go. Really? That's it? Okay. Sure. You guys keep doing that, and, well, I'll just move on. Can we please? Well, I'm back in the village. It's rather nice, eh, old boy? Adventure is all well and good, but one's home is really tops. So stay here for a change. I've just had about enough. I've had just about enough of sitting around worrying and waiting for your return. Ah, yes, of course. Well, to tell the truth, old bean, I'm itching to search for the lost palace in the north. But tut-tut, mum's the word. Mum's the word as far as the wife's concerned. Mum's the word? I don't know what that expression's supposed to mean, but okay. Oh, Mario, my husband came home. He sits around the house and reads books about all the treasures out there waiting. It's so nice to have him home. I can't even tell you. Phew, my husband. What a difficult man. But I still love him. No. Don't really see why, but sure. Yes. Right. Whatever. We'll see you in the north then. Yeah. Okay, good. Well, that was interesting. And no word of thanks, of course. So we beat up that big guy for nothing, except for a bunch of experience. I suppose that's not nothing. We didn't get any money out of it, though. No money, no items, just some, just some prestige and a bunch of experience. Good enough for me. Yeah, well, I'm going to call it an episode here. Next time we're going to step through the portal to take a look at flower fields, where apparently someone named Huff and Puff is waiting. Who's the next guy? Guarding one of the kidnapped star spirits. So yeah, we'll have to deal with them in some way or another. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.